I just had a parent ask me my preferred adjectives because she wanted to comment on one of my photos, but she wanted to use words that I liked hearing for myself. That's the kind of allyship that I need. A+.
Stop being a girly man.
Preferred pronouns are so 2021. As you just heard, 2022 is the year of preferred adjectives. To be honest with you, who the knows what they're going to come up with next year and beyond? It's actually kind of scary to think about. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Real quick video today, just exposing these people for the absolute frauds and hypocrites that they are, and also highlighting some of the most absurd talking points of this whole woke ideology. So before we get into it, if you would place your attention on the screen for a moment. Now, because of YouTube's ridiculous censorship, I had to mark out a couple of words on this person's jersey. So the first word is pinch, except substitute the I with a U. So pinch your local 1930s and 40s German soldiers rhymes with Yahtzee. So pinch your local Yahtzee, says this person. Now, the thing is, they consider everyone a Yahtzee that doesn't agree with their worldview. For example, if you believe there's only two genders, if you may have voted for Donald Trump, if you enjoy Steven Crowder's podcast, if you get your news from Tucker Carlson, you're a Yahtzee. So I just hope this shirt is a virtue signal, and people like this very rotund blue-haired fella don't go around doing that, but who knows these days.
I've got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
All right, so as I said, we're going to expose these people for the hypocrites and frauds that they are. So Allison Camerata of CNN talking about that horrible tragic event that happened at Club Q in Colorado Springs, finds out that that psycho identifies as non-binary, and she continues to misgender and basically mock the person, the faces she makes. Then she has on a guest, a trans person that does the same thing. Now, if we question anything like that, make a face, say, well, you know, land of make-believe, we get shunned, we get banned, we get called names. It's, you got to see it to believe it. Roll the film.
Public defenders say, quote, Anderson is non-binary. They use they, them pronouns. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, that's not anything that we had heard from his background. You know, people have been looking into his background. And I don't know if anybody here, are you guys lawyers? I mean, you know, I don't know if, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, that's what he's now saying. I don't know what to say about that.
Can I touch your tongue?
Natalie, when we started the show, we got a little bit of news earlier that the attorneys for the show are now saying that the is non-binary, and the would like to use the pronouns they, them, and this is for the court in all court papers, and that's what Anderson's attorneys are saying. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I think that's complete ludicrous. I believe they're just saying that because they want to have the easy way out on this. That's really, really offending, especially being a transgender woman myself, that a male, which it was obvious with the mugshot, that's a man. That's not a non-binary person, because in no way, shape, or form could they appear as a woman the next day. It's really offensive to even hear that they're playing that role.
Surely you can't be serious.
Oh, the hypocrisy of it all. The faces that person was making, the way that person described, oh, he can't be a non-binary. It was almost like these people don't believe what they say, right? So that psychopath that committed those atrocities couldn't possibly be a non-binary because he couldn't pass as a woman or whatever that person. Well, what about our friend Jeffrey here?
I came out as non-binary in circa 2013 after reading firsthand accounts on the Tumblr. And that was when people first started using the word non-binary and first started requesting they, them pronouns.
Wow! The land of make-believe!
Just unbelievable. Now, we can't question any of that stuff, or we're hateful bigots and all this other garbage. But they just, not only did the host, Alison Camerata, question it, but the guest that she brought on questioned it all as well. What? All right, well, that's fine. We're just exposing them, as I said, for the hypocrites and frauds that they are. And as I said, we're going to highlight some of the most absurd talking points of the woke ideology. This is a TED Talk. Roll the film.
As a society, we tend to think in absolutes. Black or white, gay or straight, male or female. But what if I were to tell you that the universe is non-binary? That from cosmological scales to subatomic scales, that the universe is actually super queer.
You're as queer as a $10 bill.
So it isn't such a crazy leap to assume that everything inside our universe is also queer.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a idiot.
Hey, where are the white women at?
My name is Dr. Jessica Esquivel. I'm a Black, Mexican, queer, neurodivergent woman.
Nobody cares! Nobody cares! Nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares! Nobody cares!
Unbelievable. People in their identity politics, it's like, I can't imagine introducing myself as, hi, I'm Mike. I am a straight, white, pureblood man. I mean, that's crazy. But these people, that's their whole identity. It's very sad. Also, I guess it's full speed ahead with their agenda when you have a doctor giving a TED Talk saying, oh, the universe is queer and everything in the universe is queer, so we got to tell kids that they're queer now. Anyway, these next two clips, we just saw Alison Camerata at the beginning, Alison Camerata of CNN, just blatantly misgendering somebody that said they were non-binary and used they, them pronouns, and her trans guest did the same thing. But they got a pass on that. However, if anyone else does it, this is what it looks like. It says, when we tell you it hurts us when we are misgendered, this is what that hurt looks like. Roll the film.
I don't understand what is so hard about correcting other people when they misgender others. Like, it takes you like 2 seconds, but you know what it takes for me to have to constantly do that? A lot of unnecessary emotional labor that I already have to take on a daily basis just to exist and be who I am. But you don't have the energy to speak up and say something on my behalf. And I just have to keep white-knuckling this.
You act like a little right now.
Unbelievable that that person deliberately looks like that to confuse people and then gets upset when somebody's confused. Anyway, this person is a teacher who we featured on this channel before, has to take some leave from the classroom because of being misgendered. This is getting out of control. What? Roll the film.
So here's a little bit of update on life. I am currently out of work on medical leave because of severe burnout. I will be off on FMLA leave for 6 to 12 weeks. Fortunately, because I am a teacher and a government employee, 6 of those are paid, so it's like half pay for the 12 week, which still isn't great. It basically just covers rent and a little bit of food, which is all I eat anyways. But this has been an issue that I've been going through for a while. Actually, basically my whole transition, because dealing with, misgendering and transition stuff and all that at work and in personal life, it really gets to, it's a lot of work, and society doesn't make it easy in general. So TikToks will be less frequent because I don't know what to make content. And I haven't been streaming on Twitch because I'm pretty burnt out. I kind of just play video games by myself and talk with friends. Well, and my partners. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to, and it's kind of hard to post work stories when you're not working.
Get a haircut, hippie.
Wow. Did you guys just hear this person whining and complaining about how difficult life is because someone probably called him Mister? Oh, these people have no idea what hardships are. All right, let's keep it moving, please. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up on this one. I can't take any more, so if you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I can't do this alone, so thank you so much for trudging ahead. Also, no sponsors for today's video. If you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. And if you enjoyed the video, smash that thumbs up button, like that comment section up. You guys know I read all the comments. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. That is without a doubt you guys. Now, this lady is upset because she's obese and the world doesn't accommodate her. Listen, lady, the world's not accommodating. It's a jungle out there. So anyway, guys, things are getting really crazy out there. I got a couple more videos that are, there's just so much insanity happening right now that the content is going to be plentiful. Trust me on that one. So keep your eyes out. Turn that notification bell on. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of each other. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace. Roll the film, please.
Sometimes my friends will hit me up and like want to go try new restaurants, especially in the summer months, so we can just go chill on a patio, have some drinks. And I always have to Google the establishments and look at their seating just to make sure that it will actually accommodate me. And most of the time it doesn't, especially booths and the patio chairs with like the little sidearm things. Last weekend, I actually went swimming with my sister and her kids, and my nephew kept asking me, like, Auntie, won't you go on the slide with me? And I had to explain to him that they weren't going to let me go on the slide because of my weight. Today, a TikTok creator actually unlocked a new fear for me, which is the idea of, like, if I was ever flying and traveling for, like, a vacation or something, and I were to lose my luggage, that I'd be totally because most places, like 99% of places, don't carry anything large enough to fit me. So I'd just be like wearing the same outfit for the entirety of my trip. I've been denied medical care and procedures before because of my weight.
Go on a diet, you fat. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true and international effort to pressure. True and international effort to pressure. True and international effort to pressure. And you ain't black.